Here's a step-by-step piano tutorial for the song Christ is Mine, Forevermore. This is in a fairly slow and contemplative style for most of the song, and I don't really do a lot of variation between the verses, but it's a good opportunity to practice some of these voicings and get really comfortable with them. I'm going to present this tutorial in 3 parts. First of all, I'm going to work through the piece slowly, showing some of the different voicings, talking about some of the stylistic choices I may have made. Second, I'm going to play the piece to a slow metronome, not really doing a lot of rhythmic fills, mostly focusing on the voicing of the chords. And then third, I'm going to play the piece up to tempo with any styles or rhythmic fills. So for the beginning, this is in the key of B flat. Pretty simple. This is the slash F indicates what's in the bass, so it's keeping the B flat chord from before, but it's putting an F in there. Now here I actually would kind of play an F7, although I don't typically play a 5/7 chord. Here I think it fits. And I am playing the melody. I'm doing kind of a slip note here. Nice and easy. And that, with slight variation that we'll talk about later, that intro and interlude is pretty much the same through the whole song. And what I love about this song is it doesn't feel the need to be musically complex or innovative at every turn, because the melody and the text really speak for itself. Now here, for the B flat sus, you have a couple choices. This is a true B flat sus. But if you bring it up to here, it becomes like an E flat chord over B flat. And I sort of prefer that, gives a little bit of fullness. Besides, that's what the melody is doing. Mine are days that was no more, I was mine. I just keep it nice and open. You can do sometimes, if you want an idea for a walk-up to fill some space, you can do it's called like trumpet fifths, I think. Really good to have in your fingers in any key. So let's look at we'll do it in the key of B flat, but it would work anywhere. So here's the 6th, a 5th, a 3rd, a 4th. Works in any key. Or key of D. So here we're in the key of B flat. And it doesn't have to be big or with a lot of motion, just gives a little bit more. Now here I do a little walk up. F. So these Fs stay the same. So I'm walking up these. Just a little slip note. And you want to practice it in such a way that it doesn't draw attention to itself. What you can do is you can vary your register. So, meaning kind of what octave are you in? Now that's pretty much it, because nothing else really changes. I just want to talk about one thing in the interlude that I do that you may find interesting. I choose to do it. You certainly don't have to do it, and it's different from the recording. So when this interlude doubles here, you can see this is a double interlude. Rather than going a 5 to 1, I go I'm going to a 6 chord, in this case a G minor, and I'm proceeding it that says F sharp minor flat 5. That just is F sharp minor diminished, and I actually make a 7th out of it. This is acting like the 7 of G minor. This chord makes sense in the key of G minor. So just for a minute, we're acting like G minor is not only our goal, but actually our key. So, and that's how I voice it. Pretty standard voicing for fully diminished 7 chords. You want to spread them out just a little bit and just work around and find a voicing that works well for you. So it gives it kind of a gospel feel. Let's jump ahead. Here's the bridge. So a couple different ways you can do this stylistically, depending on how you're going to play this song. I think we do on bridge 1. We do mostly a cappella with just held. Well, maybe we'll do held chords in the piano, but the rhythm will drop out. And then bridge 2, we build. I think that's how we do it, although we've changed it many times. And then going into the chorus, it would be we do a full. So a couple different ways you could do it. I'm just going to show those 2 ways for the bridge. Bridge 1, I'm going to play the notes with a little bit of space in them, and then bridge 2, I'm going to build a little bit. So, I encourage you to try out voicings that cause you to spread your hands a little bit. So there's the 5th, and I'm covering the 3rd of the chord up here. Now here's where I create some space or some movement. If I just went forevermore, come return, it'd be a little boring. So I do a little bit of a variation of a bass walk down. So here's the B flat. Beat 2 is a B flat over D. Beat 3 is a B flat sus over C, and then resolving to a B flat. So and this is pretty simple. I'm just sort of building in quarter notes on the left hand, and I'm doing 8th notes in the right hand. Make sure that you play it musically so that you don't have death by 8 notes, death by 8th notes. If you really pound those, it starts to get a little oppressive. So if you want to get big here into the refrain, you have to find something to do with this B flat, and I didn't provide any chords. When in doubt, and you need to fill it in some ways, go to the creates just a little bit of motion without feeling like you're committing to go somewhere else. Christ is mine. Bass walk up. So that's pretty much the first kind of a walkthrough. A lot of the song, like I said, musically is repetitive, which is totally fine. Next, I'm going to play it with metronome at a little bit of a slow tempo and try to leave out the rhythmic fills. For the third part of this video, I'm going to play this up to tempo with some rhythmic fills. There's not a lot in there, but hopefully to give you some stylistic ideas.